so cool.
Dude, I am so good at doing this. I'm not so good at doing it with a straight face, though.
His hands are warm. The admins have informed me of the map. You'll notice it is Antiga shipyard, and this is exactly what happened last time. Sting won game 1, lost game 2, and then his clutch map is game 3 on Antiga. Antiga has traditionally been a TVZ Terran favored map, mostly because that middle control area is so powerful for Terran, but also a good drop map because a 4th base is kind of a bit of a challenge for the Zerg, just because you have to cover a lot of ground in very little airspace.
Yeah.
I know that this is a map Stefano is very big on Ultralists and not Broodlords.
I mean, the kind of style that we see come out from the majority of players, there's the extractor trick, by the way, coming out from Sting this time. But, I mean, from CoCa, sorry, not Sting. But a playstyle that a lot of Zerg players do actually go into is 3-base all-in, you know? Yeah. Right as the Terran are setting up with bunkers on the low ground. That's actually a very strong style. And Stefano, that's like, if it doesn't work, then he'll go into Ultras, but if it does work, then it's just GG right there, and it's actually a very strong 2 all in.
And I mean, to Sting's credit, if he keeps eyes on every breath he makes, every move he makes, then he'll be watching him.
Yeah. Yeah. God, is that a Mosquito?
It was.
Yeah. Mosquito? Ain't no thing. Actually, I'm really scared because my door in my bedroom is open, and I think I have a light on.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of mosquitoes.
There's going to be a lot of mosquitoes in there. I didn't really know that we have mosquitoes in Sweden. We don't have mosquitoes in England.
What?
There's no mosquitoes in England.
Surrounded by water and you don't have mosquitoes?
We have, have you ever heard of a Midgame?
No, I haven't.
You have now. It's basically a baby mosquito.
What?
Yeah, we don't have real big mosquitoes. We have like little things, but they don't do anything.
You guys call them midgies?
Yeah.
Sounds like a really British name. Midges.
I don't. Maybe there's a correct word for it or something, but I don't know. That's the word I was always told. Midges or gnats was another word that they would describe.
That you guys call them midgies?
Yeah, I don't know why. Because they're so small and midgy.
It's just a cute name, but it's interesting that Sweden doesn't have that many mosquitoes because there's so much water here too.
But the thing is, where our house is, you know, the forest down there. There's a swamp.
Well, wouldn't there be more mosquitoes? What I'm saying? Oh, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, there is mosquitoes, and especially now that the summer's really kicking in Sweden, there's quite a few. Yeah, so mosquitoes, midgies, gnats, baby gnats. What they do, they bite you, but they leave like just a red dot for some people. Some people take it worse, but mosquitoes like usually itchy and it's usually big. Yeah, but with midgies and gnats in England, it's usually just like a little red dot where they bit you, and then it's it doesn't itch, nothing.
The worst is when you slap a mosquito and it pops blood all over you, and you're not sure if that's your blood or someone else's.
Oh, really? I didn't even know you could do that. Slap a mosquito and it plats out with blood.
You ready to get your mind blown here for a second?
Yeah, do it quick before this all in comes.
They let a mosquito land on their vein and they flex, and you'll actually pop the mosquito by intake.
Really?
They can blow up.
You can blow a mosquito?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
So you let it, you tense your vein, the vein is, thriving.
No, it's just normal, like you let it hit the vein.
Oh, and
then you pump and it goes
what?
Blows up.
You can blow up a...
Yeah.
What?
And
wow.
as a teaser...
Oh, god damn it, CEO of DreamHack is trolling us right now. But I didn't know you could do that. That's so sick.
Yeah.
That is cool. Caldor and you definitely have to see who can pop the most mosquitoes in an hour or something.
It would be definitely him.
Oh, there's no mosquito.
Very
God damn
vascular
it.
man. Yeah, don't let that go.
I got it. Alright, so into the game. I thought we were actually going to see an all-in, but he did just stay with one in gas. I thought he was going to do something else. But we do have a very standard opening here by both guys, of course, keeping you entertained. Maybe we'll get shouted at for not actually talking about what these players are doing early on.
Well, there'll be one or two guys that hate that.
Sorry about that, but definitely, if you didn't know about the mosquito thing, either that you could blow a mosquito up like a bailing, then you definitely have learned something earlier on. The build order is pretty much just staying the same for both of these guys. We do have SlayerS.CoCa taking that third base and will be throwing down double evolution chamber shortly, but he wants to start thinking about the second gas. Actually needs a second gas if he wants to go double evo, can't work on one. But his opponent here, he's going for Cold Banshee, but look where it's positioned. And I think that's so great of an adaptation throughout the series, throughout different other things, that it's been scouted every single time in the main base by an Overlord, and this time he throws it on the natural,
He got sick and tired of getting scouted
Yeah.
at his ramp, so he put it just below his ramp to buy him 2 extra seconds.
But the Overlord will probably turn around. That's the thing.
You think so?
Zerg players don't fully commit. Not with the new Overlord speed. They get it out, man. I don't think it will commit. Ah!
That's greedy.
Alright, anyway.
It's like, what? Coco.
Anyway, 4 Hellions are making their way across, and I don't think he was going to commit. I really don't think.
Well, look at it. It's not committing to. It's not committing or.
Oh,
not
it's going. But there's Marines popping out now, so it's missed his
like
chance.
waiting for it.
And these 2 Marines.
Hey, I was gonna scout you. And he's like, can you just give me a minute? He's like, fine.
And now he absolutely. Oh, he sees it. He does see the star pole, but he doesn't see the cloak. But yeah, he can know.
So bad right here. Like, oh, I love this adaptation. Put it in the one spot that like could mean the least in terms of putting it somewhere.
But it could still be a medivac. It could be the same like Ohana.
Yeah, he went secret medevac. Doing a lot of damage here against these Zerglings. The Hellions have relatively good health if he does a. Yeah, they're just having like a party out
Party
there.
behind us. We'll have to shut that door in a minute. But double engineering bay coming down from Sting, very
Same
cool.
build. He's done this a few times.
Yeah, he's waiting for 2 Banshees, man, with cloak. Watch how effective and how much of a surprise attack this will be.
They're listening to Safety Dance out there.
It's like DreamHack all over again. I'm like, ah! By the way, for anybody that hasn't been to DreamHack, when me and DJ Wheat were looking for some spare time away from the noise, we go to the TV, the Twitch TV Players Lounge, and there's nothing but techno blared out by the staff of DreamHack.
Yeah, I remember coming up there and seeing you, and the first thing you said to me is, "Does this music make you want to kill yourself too?"
2 Banshees make their way into the 3rd base, going to pick up a Queen and drones, and look, the surprise worked. He didn't spot it. Great adaptation from our opponent Sting here. And
Are they cloaked? They're not cloaked, right?
Yeah, they are. They're cloaked at the moment.
Oh, that's
They're just a
damage.
tint of grey. And he's going to do a lot of damage here. And this is actually setting up nicely. One thing let's hope he doesn't do is skip up on the armory, because that really slowed him down a lot previously. But he's actually going to take another Queen here. And actually will take a 3rd too. This is very easy for him to do so as long as he micros. God damn it.
I hate that.
I hate you.
I hate that.
I hate you so much.
Banshees have so much potential and so much utility, but there's so many Terran players that lose them so needlessly. I don't even know what to say. It's doing a lot of damage, killing drones. It got a Spore Caller canceled. Like you said, 3 Queens did go down. And while losing 1 Banshee does irritate us, at the end of the day, he's trading out very effectively right now. I guarantee you Spore Callers were made in the main and the natural, if not... well, I wouldn't make that guarantee again. It would be a bad guarantee. He does have layers, so he's making overseas.
Yeah, that's fine. The 3rd base though is up and spotted now from SlayerS.CoCa, who can mold a little army here, ready to start to do something here. There's no tanks yet. Only first tank has been made now. These guys with the Marines, sorry, these Marines. These Marines do not have stim, they do not have combat shields, there is nothing protecting the 3rd base, and I think if CoCa is to take this opportunity, if he takes this opportunity, I think he can do a lot. Double bunkers coming down because Sting knows he's very weak at the moment, and absolutely CoCa's doing this. 52 drones, he's just going to absolutely roll over this base.
Baneling speed about to finish. I do like how the Banshee can help fight back the creep, but quite frankly, Apollo, it might be a...
He doesn't even need Banelings.
It just doesn't matter. Oh, really? I don't think so.
No.
Oh,
I think he delays it a lot. Unupgraded Marines,
He'll make
no
Banelings,
Sting.
though. He's not going to... You don't take the risk and just try the Lings.
Yeah.
30 Banelings are queued up. Behind this, you have 16 more Lings out to join an army.
Yeah.
There are no tanks. Siege mode's about to finish, so maybe there'll be 1 tank out there. Okay, there's one on the cliff.
But he's only going to be able to protect his natural. His 3rd is a goner.
Sting has split like a champ in the past, and right now he's going to have to split like a double champ, like some kind of triple champ right now. And if he does,
double gold medalist.
There's a chance, but here come the Banelings and the Limbs, and they're moving in Sting.
Tank.
In a moment of indecision, the bunkers are still up, the Banelings are getting thinned out. Great pullback with the medevac, and he seems to be overran. I do believe there are roaches joining in on this as well, and Sting might be dead.
He's got a tank. I mean, if he gets it, behind by these engineering bases, if he gets out of the way of the Marines, then he may be able to stabilize his natural, but this is, easily 4th base can go down. Drones can be built in the background, so either way, right now that CoCa is looking to not really tie this up, to completely change this around and go the full distance here. Tank is in a good position. I'm sorry, I twisted my words. And the bunker does go down finally. Few roaches remaining, and Infestation Pit is down, so he is going to have a follow-up to this behind it. But the continuation of Lings, he's going to force a lift on the third base. He's morphing more and more Banelings in. Well, the drone count's still only at 51 compared to 51 SCVs, and to be honest, I think he may be able to hold on to this with an additional tank coming in, especially on the high ground. And
on the high ground,
I think CoCa's overextending here. He
is. There's good focus fire on those Banelings. Marines trying to get out. They're going to need a lift. They don't want to get hit. There's another good lift. And both are full. But the Banelings going for this.
Oh my god.
Yes, a couple of big connects.
That's like 40 SCVs, no doubt. Look at that. 38 SCVs. Oh my god. Wow.
He needed those. I think you take away those detonations and this attack was a failure.
Yeah. And now he's droning behind that, and now it's like, oh, that one, that went well.
The thing is, the Terran player, I thought, no, he did not. Okay, I thought he loaded up for a drop immediately, but that's not the case. There's still a Banshee out there. It's at 12 o'clock, Viking on the left side. Both are now large representatives of the army ability for our Terran players, so I'd kind of like to see him start working to his advantage.
One thing that CoCa has slipped up on all of this, even though he's getting back into rhythm, is upgrades. He's now just starting 2-1. Sting's at 2-2. Can easily begin 3-3, I guess. He just needs minerals actually, so absolutely can start 3-3. And I'm very surprised if he doesn't do that. But we do have, by the looks of it, a drop now. Finally.
He's going to need to. That's how you get back into this game. You'll notice the Lings are out of position, and there's actually no Spore or Spine Crawler. And that's uncharacteristic of CoCa, but we were also talking about how he only had 51 drones. Well, that's one of the first things that fall by the wayside. You certainly don't want to spend one of your... Well, there's a Spore Crawler, I guess, but you don't want to spend one of your fewer drones on stack defenses.
And he gets a Queen too, actually. Second Queen, and with +2 attack, doing a lot of damage, gets out with everything.
Nice drop.
Great drop there.
Nice drop.
Meanwhile, he's got a lot of tanks, so yeah, he's absolutely fine at the moment. He's ahead of his supply. One thing that will happen very shortly is he starts to get his SCV count back up. 42 SCV, still very stinging count, but he'll want to... Did you get that? Fourth command center will need to come down now to start to play long term. To take the center of the map, because drops like that, he will be able to take the center of the map surely soon.
We're going to see that Sting push, man. It's where he pushes out, kind of starts to lose his units, but then just keeps rallying and eventually wins. And that's the... Like, I joke about that when I talk about it so nonchalantly, but honestly, that attack should strike fear into CoCa's hearts, because he's in a drone phase right now. He's making drones. His army is extremely underrepresented. It's just Lings. It's like nothing else at all.
That drop gets cleaned up. Well, not cleaned up, but prevented okay. Now the Lings just need to come in and just immediately back to droning, and that's always a good sign of a good player. Always turns back even though it's not ready to go back yet.
Oh, he whiffs on the first bungle.
Second one's good, but yeah.
Second one is good, but that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, especially if Terran's looking to move out soon, which he is about to move out. Doesn't have a Thor command center yet, but he can absolutely clear creep. One stranded infestor.
Why? What are you doing?
He wants to waste energy, man. He wants to waste that energy, and
I don't think you think. That's an infestor's voice. That's a lot of tanks. That's a lot of tanks.
Where is the army of CoCa? It's down at 61 army supply. It's compared to a 91. Sting not only can set up and clear the creep to take a fourth, he could actually just stroll across the map with 3-3 down, 30 seconds away. This is a very, very, very strong push here, but the problem is if he gets caught unsieged and fungals, he's still dead. It's always the thing you play with.
Oh my gosh, he's got to be so careful with the Lings. The tanks are spread, but they're just now sieging infested Terrans going down the middle. Oh, the infestors pop in one shot, and the Zerglings actually overrun most of the Marines. There comes another group of Marines. The tanks is lying. However, well, okay, 2 actually survived somehow, but that one shot on all the infestors, it made any like Zerg part of my soul, it just died. It died 1,000 times over.
Oh man, he's got 3 fungals left. 1, 2, 3 comes down. And there's still so many Marines coming across, and they are 3-3 now, and the upgrades are terrible. They're 2-1 for Zerg, and with 3-3 Marines and Medivac surviving, there's no fungal left. Banelings are the last thing possible to use, but there's 4 tanks behind this, and Sting is on the edge of advancing through to the final. Can he do it? Will we have a turn in the final? And it looks like CoCa is going to fly around the side. Whether he's going to achieve anything here, I don't know. It's going to be very difficult as we have a victory kitten entering the room. I'm absolutely, surprised It's not scared of our shouting voices here, but it is in the room. And another thing that's in the room is Sting's Marines, as he's about to flush everything down here.
Roxanne!
Look at these kittens. I don't even know why they're outside. It's dangerous. A fox could come and hit them or something.
Too many metapacks. The Marines are now at the third for CoCa, and honestly, this looks exactly like the game he played against. Who was the other Zerg he just beat?
Hyun.
Hyun. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
It was just this game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He like barely gets the third and snaps it, and the second that he did, the Zerg made banelings up at his naturals. Is he making banelings?
No.
Though, if those become banelings, this is deja vu.
It is.
No. Oh my god! That is crazy talk.
It is. It is very
It's
similar.
like 18 of them too, isn't it? 13? It's close enough.
That's close, man. But right now, Sting is so far ahead.
Victor.
He's going to siege up his last 2 tanks here. And right underneath the natural, and very shortly the 3-3 Marines without a 4th base will carry Sting to the finals. Great target fire on the Banelings. Down they fall. Marines victorious, planting flags all over the creep. And
Well said.
Well said.
That's it.
That's it, man. That is it. That is it. This is this game done.
In the future, in a situation like this, the game will actually cut away from this, even without the GG, because it's actually so over that they're not going to wait.
It is bad when people do that, but I know they're trying to hold on. They're trying to play to the very end. They've worked so far. I mean, they're in semi-final, 1 game away from being top 2.
Look, they just made 2 drones. What are those guys going to do?
2
Here it
drones.
comes.
Last attack, surely.
Oh,
He's like waiting for that one infest. He's like, if only I can land that
Yeah.
Fungograph.
the best